Once upon a time, Kevin and Katie had one wish. It wasn't for more toys. It wasn't for the latest video game. It wasn't even for a trip to Disney World. The one thing they wished for was a puppy. They thought about it all day, every day. But what would their parents say? There was only one way to find out. They gathered their courage and approached with hopeful eyes. The moment they asked, the answer was quick. From that day on, the kids never made another request. If they had only understood the art of argumentation, then maybe their outcome would have been different.
You know, it takes a lot of skill to create a work of art. One wrong brushstroke, and you could go from a dog to a duck. I think my self-portrait needs a little more work. But you know what else is an art? Making a solid argument. But before we get to that, we need to clear something up. What is argumentation? People yelling? Throwing things? That might be what a typical argument looks like, but that's not what we mean when we talk about it in an academic sense. You see, argumentation is not about who is louder, who is stronger, or who has more people on their side. It's about reasoning, using logic and evidence to prove a point. Argumentation is the art of presenting a series of logical reasons to prove why something is true or should happen. It means you have a structured plan that takes research and strategy. A good argument starts with a claim, which is a specific statement you want to prove true. Think about our two puppy dreamers, Kevin and Katie. They've made a claim, but is it decent? A good claim is a single sentence. Don't overwhelm your audience with tons of verbiage. Second, debatable. It should not be a simple fact or summary of something. And third, focus on one topic. Don't include all your hopes and dreams. Keep it on target for the best outcome. So, what should Kevin and Katie's claim be? Take a moment to brainstorm. Did you come up with a statement? Here's what Kevin had to say.
Our family should get a puppy because it will bring us closer together.
That sounds pretty solid, but if Kevin and Katie stop there, then they're cooked. Giving a claim with no support will never allow you to win an argument. Instead, it's merely a wish. So take a moment. What reasons can you think of to support Kevin and Katie? Here's what they came up with.
They reduce stress.
And they teach responsibility.
Oh, they will encourage exercise. We'll go on more walks.
Each of these reasons directly connect back to how the family will be drawn closer together because of the puppy. However, you'll need more support beyond reasons. You need evidence, studies, statistics, and facts from reputable sources. So we've made our claim and we've got our reasons. But what happens if someone disagrees with you? Well, that's where it gets interesting. We call the opposing point of view the counterargument. For Kevin and Katie, it's what their parents said in response. What do you think the counterargument would be? Here's what their dad said.
Our family should not get a puppy because you're not ready for the responsibility.
The counterargument also needs support. Even though you don't typically agree with the opposing viewpoint, it's still good to think through what their reasons might be. So go ahead.
Puppies are expensive.
Plus, they take a lot of time.
And don't forget the time you forgot to feed your goldfish.
But the conversation isn't over yet. You have to respond, and we call that the rebuttal. Your goal is to give new reasons or solutions to the counterargument's concerns. Let's jump back to our puppy proposal. But let's see what Kevin and Katie have to say in their rebuttal.
We hear you. Puppies are a big responsibility.
So, I've already started walking our neighbor's dog every afternoon just to get into the habit of it.
Kevin and Katie listened to the other side, understood, and answered with more evidence. But here's a smart move, a strategy that sets arguments above others. Bring up the counterargument before they do. Wait, why would you bring up the other side? Wouldn't that hurt your argument? Actually, the opposite is true. It's like saying, I know what you're already thinking, and I've got an answer. Taking the time to acknowledge that the other side has real concerns can be quite impactful. Let's watch Katie do this.
Now, Dad, I know what you're going to say and that you think we'll forget to feed it. But we've already made a pet chore chart to keep track.
Katie brought up a real concern before Dad could even voice it. She even already had a solution, so it took the wind right out of the sails. So, what happened to Kevin and Katie? Let's find out.
Kevin and Katie's new argument went without a hitch. They had solid reasons, considered their parents' concerns, and had a thoughtful rebuttal. They never shouted. They never pouted. Instead, they built a bridge, one reason at a time. In the end,
Oh, a puppy.
It's so cute.
their argument won them more than just a dog. The end.
I think it's finished. I present to you my self-portrait. Pretty good, right? I think it's worthy of going over the fireplace.